Transition.
Yes, so it's a transition of the evolution of music from where it's actually coming from to where it's at right now.
Very nice.
Let's go to scale.
So there we have toots.
Toots and the metals.
Yeah, toots and the metals.
Okay,
We got Alton Ellis. And there is someone. Bojo Bantan. Peter Tosh. And this is
Cynthia.
Cynthia
Slush.
And Coco Tea.
Hi guys, Dwight Debo Crawford here, Council for the Spring Garden Division and Deputy Mayor for this wonderful city of Montego Bay. You know, it's a pleasure to be here today and I congratulate Mr. Chris Issa for this intervention. I believe that many persons come to Jamaica and they don't have a full understanding of the culture of Jamaica. But they say a picture says 1,000 words. So what better way to describe our culture and describe our people than using pictorial renditions of what you see here on the wall. So when a tourist comes into Jamaica and sees a picture of the great Jimmy Cliff and others that are here, the Jolly Boys, standing the turbines, the Scott Hero and all of that, they will see the stages that Jamaica has been through. This is a great intervention and I'll encourage any tourist that comes to Jamaica to come here and have a look. And you will leave here with a better feeling of what we're about. Music in Jamaica is not just to dance to, it's the language that we use to communicate. And by looking at this wall, it will give you a better feeling of what we represent as Jamaicans, because reggae music is our heartbeat. So I congratulate Mr. Issa and S Hotel family for this great thing that they're doing here today. And the Political Directorate and the St. James Municipal Corporation stands behind it 100%. We're very happy with it and we encourage other business people to take a page out of his book and start doing some of this to improve the tourism product here in Montego Bay. God bless you and thank
Yes,
you.
Deputy Mayor, don't leave it. I just want to ask you one question. Actually, you answered the question I was going to have in mind to ask you, but I want to ask you our next one.
Yes?
Yes, I heard you mention about, somebody was mentioning about Moby Night Out to maybe branch up here sometime or whatever. Do you have that in plan?
It's a strong possibility. I'm going to speak to the team. It is a strong possibility because what we're seeing here is an expression of our culture. And Montego Bay Reggae Nights is designed and created to express our culture and show what we represent through our food, our creative arts, and our music. And last but not least, our people. And this place embodies, based on what I'm seeing here, a lot of what we are trying to offer. So it would be a perfect marriage. So it is something that I'm considering. I will speak to the team and my partners about looking at this space, but I think it would be definitely a good relation.
Christopher Issa, CEO of S Hotels Jamaica. We're here in Montego Bay in front of the art wall on the hip strip, which actually started with plans in 2019, but due to COVID, those were put on hold and we only recently got to restart things. In fact, the idea came about when a tourist offered to paint a mural in Montego Bay and they put me in touch with him and he did the very first one over on my right side. Since then we had very talented artists who helped us, Mr. Blair, Mr. Elliott, who did this art wall here with different Jamaican musicians over the years, and we had Mr. Anthony Smith, who did the three beautiful murals on the front, including the Jimmy Cliff one, which Mr. Cliff was very happy to hear of and gave his blessing, and so we were pleased to have his picture big and bold on the strip, which has been named after him too.
My question to you, sir, I realize that we have the Wall of Fame at Sumfest, done by the Sumfest venue. What gave you your idea to have something similar like the Wall of Fame?
Well, I think that is an excellent, piece of work down there, and I think the more things we have celebrating our culture for tourists, especially the hip strip itself where people can be more walking around. This was an another addition or attraction on the strip. So we're trying to, as Miss Silvera said earlier, put back the hip in the strip.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So you have anything else to add pertaining to what you're doing here in terms of the wall?
Well, we have some possibilities. We have another wall, another piece of artwork going up behind us. That's a scene of some fishermen. We're trying to capture different aspects of Jamaican life based on what the artists themselves are proposing to us. We didn't have any fixed ideas. This was all things that came up as a result of discussion and different inputs from different persons.
So do you have any so we are in a Sunfest season now. So what impact are you having now pertaining to this we are in a reggae period now with the Reggae Sunfest?
Well, working up to Sunfest, first we are one of the hotels that guests come and stay in for that, so of course they will be able to come here, and I know we've been getting quite a few guests both from the hotel and elsewhere coming, taking pictures and putting them on Instagram, Facebook, so the music of Jamaica is continually getting its exposure in that way, and we hope that this, when Sunfest does take place, this will be hopefully one of the other places. We have the Tracks and Records restaurant here, and that also is a draw for locals and tourists.
Thank you very much, sir.